Okay, so um, you can hear me now, be very well. Better.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I was saying, so what I'm going to do now, okay, let's start with let me start from you. You said you're able to do. You have been practicing something before, right?
Yes, a little bit of it.
Oh, okay, okay. Can you share a code with me? Is there anything you can share there? Okay, it's not your laptop, sorry.
No, it's not. It's
Oh,
not this laptop. It's not this laptop.
okay.
My Android got spoiled.
Oh,
But the only basic thing I know is just like typing in a document
okay,
and adding paragraph.
okay, okay, okay. So let me start with. I'm going to share my screen here now. Just a minute. I'm coming. All right. Hello. Sorry, I don't know if you are seeing my screen. Yeah, sorry. I was having challenge with the sharing of screen. So I don't know how. I'm trying to see if I'm not too much used to this. Okay, let me try it again. Let me know if I don't know if you are seeing my screen. Probably maybe I
Oh,
will.
I saw it once.
Okay, okay. But I might not be here. You might not be hearing me. I don't know if you'll be hearing me. But let me just quickly share. So what we are going to do. So let me before I share it. Probably you'll be seeing it when I'm trying to move my mouse around the screen. Okay. So what I'm going to share with you is just like let me say a basic HTML uh, code for a page. Okay.
Okay.
So that's a kind of a standard uh, snippet, for basic this thing. So from there, I will probably maybe be using my mouse or text to just explain some of those things. I guess I won't be able to be talking while I'm recording. So maybe later, when later I will send you the recorded, the screen recording that I did. So probably you will be getting my audio from there. Okay. So let me try to share it again. So this is a typical to start with a typical web page or an HTML page. You need to start with by entering this code. Okay, so this is going to tell the browser that this page that is going to be displaying on the web browser is an HTML page. Okay, so from there we can now have so what let me just quickly collide some information. Okay, so you start with this the basic code. So for every web page that you're going to write when developing a website, you start with this. Okay, so after this, then you are going to continue. Then you enter the HTML tag. So this is an open HTML tag, and this is a closed HTML tag. So inside this open and close HTML tag, that is where you now have all your HTML code. Okay, so so for every ending of an HTML, will always come with this backslash. So something just have something like open brackets, then backslash. Then you can now put whatever tag that come with it. So that come with it. Okay, so that's the base. So then uh, the next code or tag that is going to be in the inside the let me just split all this. Maybe I'll just cut this. Okay. So from here, so let me move all these ones out as well. Probably move this out. So this is this is what we start with. Okay. So you have your open and close. You have your open and close HTML. Okay. So then next you are going to add your heading open and close HTML. Okay. So you have your head. Then you know you're going to have your close. Then you enter a space. So in between this space, you're going to have some other HTML head tag. Okay. Then you also have the body tag. Sorry. So this is your body. Okay. So in the body is now where you're not going to have all the pages that you want to. So the reason why you are having the head and the So this head, whatever is inside this head, is not going to show on your browser. Okay, so that's the purpose of this head. And whatever inside this body, that is what is going to show on your HTML browser. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So um, so now inside this head, we have different tags that can go in here. Okay, so
Yeah.
we have what we call the um, we have what they call the title tag. Okay, so
Okay.
this title tag, normally if you open a browser, let's say if you open a browser, you see a text, that will be like at the top of the
Oh,
browser here. Okay, so that's the title tag that is showing here. So probably by the time I open it on the browser, you'll be able to see the title from here. Then another tag that can come in here is the styling tags. Okay, so for
okay.
example, we have a, so this is an open and close tag here. So let me just drop this. So you have
And,
the styling
and
open.
concerning the title tag, is
Okay.
it possible that the web browser, you said that it will show the name at the top. Is it possible that it can be automated? Like, explain
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, it can be automated. Like if you are developing a dynamic, let's say if you are doing a dynamic website, for example, do you understand? So when you open the home page, you see a different title there. When you open the about us page, you see a different title there. So depending on the page that you are opening, the titles of the page at the top as well will be shown. You get it now? Okay, so that is for the title. So for this styling, so here you can have different styling that concerning. So when we get to CSS, we'll be talking more about this. So I want to start that. Then you can also have your if you want to add a JavaScript to your website. Okay, so you can use the script open and close tag. Okay, so everything, all this one is going to be inside the head. Okay, then the script tag as well can be found maybe at the bottom of inside your body. Okay, so the script tag, that's for you to insert your JavaScript. So the reason why probably maybe for any reason for you to if you put it at the top, let's say you want there are, because when the website is loading, it loads from up to the bottom. So like if you're opening a website on the browser will start reading your code from the top down to the bottom. Okay, so maybe in a scenario whereby there is an JavaScript code that you want it to run before the body of the page run. Okay, so you can put the JavaScript at the top here. Okay, so if not so, you can just leave it at the bottom before the ending of the body tag here. Okay, so that is about the head. So you can also have we have what we call meta tag. Okay, so we have what we call meta tag. So probably the other
please,
example.
about the script tag.
Okay.
You said the things in the head won't show in the web page. So
Yes.
the
Yes.
script,
Yes.
the script in the head tag won't show as well.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Only
So
the one in the body, right?
no, on the normal good, the script doesn't show on your site. They only help you to manipulate your website. Okay, so it just it's useful. It is useful for manipulating your website. Do you understand? So it could be a mouse click. Maybe if you click something, you want something to change. Are you getting me now? You can use your JavaScript to do that. So that is the script. Okay, so now for the inside the body now, that is where you now have all your all your HTML tag. Okay, so we have the header tag. Okay, so we have the header tag, which we have header 1 to 6, which is the header tag. Header 1 to 6. Okay. So let's say, for example, on your website now. So let's say, for example, maybe if somebody opens your website, you want to welcome them, with a bold text. Okay. So you can normally, most of the time, it's either one you can use for that. So maybe you want to have a welcome page. Okay. Welcome greeting, whatever. So, so we have the header one, then from header one to header six. So depend, each of the headers have their different sizes. So let's say we have H2, so we have that up to H6. So from H1 is the biggest size, and the H6 is the smallest size of the header tags. So let's see. Let me just, I will probably just stop. Let's do H6. So by the time we view this on the screen, you see that um, we have different sizes. So the H1 is the highest one, and H6 is the lowest one. So that is for the header tags. So let me see. Okay, let me just, okay. Now also, okay, what I will do, I don't. Okay, let me just leave it down. Then we have the paragraph tags, like you say if you are familiar with the paragraph tags, right? Okay, so we have the paragraph tags. That's paragraph tags. Okay, then here we have another tag that is called list tag. So the list tag always starts with the UL, open and close. So you have your open, then you have your close. So so since it's a list, a list is always like a group of item. Okay, so this LU help you put all the list into one group. Then for you to now start listing the list, you can now use the li tag. Okay, so the li tag. So let's say this is
The list tag, the list tag
okay.
is please, the UL, please can you recap from that side?
Okay, so the UL, a list is always like always like a group of items. Do you understand? Okay, so this LU will allow you to put them inside one group. I get what I'm saying. It's just like, because let's say you want to have different group of lists. So from the open tag of this LU to the close tag of this LU, everything that's inside it will now be a list that belong to this particular group. So let's say you have all those lists. Okay, so this is the list. So whatever is here will not be inside this list. So let's say I want to have another group of lists. So I can have okay. So this one will be together. All this one will be together, and all this one will be together. Okay. So that is about lists. Then we also have the div tag. So we have the div tag. So this tag also is similar to this the list, but what it does is that let me say is after this body and other get to those HTML tags. But like after this body, this is another, like this body kind of put everything inside a group as well. If you think about it, so everything that is inside here is grouped together. Now, so this div also can also help you to group, like all this information. Let's say all this, for example, let's say the paragraph tag and the list tag. Maybe I want them to be inside one group. Okay, so you can use this div to group multiple tags together. So that's the purpose of this div. Okay, so the benefit of this div is like, for example, let's say I want to apply the same background color to all this information. Maybe I'm having another div at the bottom here. So let's say I'm having another div at the bottom here. So let's say this is okay. So let's say, for example, now all this information here, I want to add the same background to all of them. I want them to be inside the same background. I can use this div. So whatever property that I give to this div, okay, we allow all the items inside this div to share that same property. Whether it's background, whether it's text size, just name it, any property that I want all this. So whatever I put here now, they will all share the property. Okay. Yeah.
Right? The div tag can contain as much um, other tags as possible, right?
Yes. 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 Okay. So that's the div tag. Okay. So talk about all this HTML. So let me quickly see if I can open. So that is for that. Now we also have the. I'll just do some copy and paste here. So normally we have what is called header tag. Okay, so this header is different from this. Okay, so this header tag come from the HTML5. HTML5. Uh, before the HTML5, we just have the normal this body head and some other tags like that. So, but this another way of kind of putting HTML code inside different sections. Okay, so for example, this header tag is normally used for maybe like the top area of your website where you want to have many links that can link to different pages, or probably maybe some slideshow like pictures that will be moving at the top of your website. So
Um, but I want to ask, you already said that we only have six header, down H1 to H6.
this one
So
is
what would this
uh, this one is more or less like using for like if you want to put a bolder text, on your you get it now. So probably maybe I'll call it heading tag. Okay. So let me call it heading tags so that you won't get confused. So these heading tags, they help you to write bolder text messages, at the top, maybe at the beginning of each paragraph of your website. Okay. So, but this header tag itself that I'm talking about now, they are new developments anyway. They are coming from HTML5 tags. Okay, so these tags, they are tags that can help you to kind of group HTML code into different categories or sections. Okay, so now we talk about this. Now we now have what we call the nav bar. Okay, so this nav bar, is another type of HTML tag that allows you to add menu. I hope you understand what is menu. There's links that people can click that will take them to different pages on the website or to another website. Okay, so if you look at the structure here, you see that we are having the open nav tag here, and we're having the close nav tag here. Then inside here, we're having this list. Okay, so meaning that this list now will now help you to group all these menu together. Okay, so you can have multiple list of menu inside here. So depend on how you want to structure. So maybe let's say you have something like okay, let's say for example, so let's say these are other pages. So you can use them to group them into different groups of menu. Okay.
I don't understand that href equals to hashtag.
Okay. We'll get there. Okay. Let me just. Okay, so we've talked about the. So these ones are for the list now. So this uh is an this href, okay, is the tags that allow you to add links to your website. Okay, are you getting what I'm saying? So if you want to add, like you want to put a place where people can click and will take them to a particular page. Okay, so you use the open. Let me just, for clarity, let me just break it down. So you have the open and close. You have the open and close tag. Okay, so inside here you can put whatever name. So this name will just represent, to tell the visitor, what the page is all about. So for example, let's say about us. So when they see okay, they can click here and take them to the about us page. Okay, so this is just name of the link. So now for the link to now be active, you have to, because this a attribute have different properties. Okay, so one of the property is the href property, which is the most important property there. Okay, so this href property is where you now assign the link. That's the link where that particular page is resided. Okay, so this aesthetic is just for a demo purposes. So you cannot put, so let's say this let's say this is a page for contact us. So this, let's say this is a contact us page. So you have to know where the link is. So if it's on the same, let's say for this training purpose, it's going to be on the same folder. You soon get to that. So you can now write. So let's say the name of the file. So write the name of the file. So let's say you save the name of the file as contact HTML. Okay. So when somebody now click on this link, so when on the side they won't be seeing all the tag. They only see this contact. Okay. Let me say contact us. So they will only be seeing the contact us information. So when they now move their mouse and click, it will now take them into this particular file or page. Do you understand it? Okay. So that is for the href. Let me see if there's another. Okay, so we also have section. Okay, so this is another, just like the div, that can help you to group stuff into different sections. You can also use this section open and close tag. Okay, so you have the section open and close.
right? Is the section just like the div tag?
Yeah, it's just like the div tag, but they are all these tag now. They are more high. They're kind of higher level. So inside this section now, you can also have your div inside this section. Okay, so they are kind of on higher level than div. So you can have div inside section, but you can't have section inside div. Do you understand now? So let's say all this information can go to here. So that is that. We also have the footer. I'm trying to drop something now, but I'll come back to it. So the footer, you can use it at the bottom of your page. So meaning that this is where your HTML information is going to end. So whatever you put here is going to be at the last bottom of the page. Okay. So just like the way you have your div here, you can also have div inside all this. So but this footer, section, header, they are HTML5 tags. So like they are kind of a newer version of HTML. Okay. So inside here too, you can have your whatever property you give to this footer, everything inside here, you share the same property. Okay. So what I will do now, let's say I'll just move. Let me use another section. So I'll just move everything here. Okay. So you can see that I have. If you look at the arrangement now, you can see that after the body at the top here, then you have your section. This is another section. From here to here, whatever is inside here, we share the same property. Whatever is inside here, we share the same property. Okay. So that is that. Then we also have this name. Another another HTML5 tags. So this main, you can use it to group everything that is going to be your outside your header. Okay. So everything that's going to be outside your header here, you can use the main to group them together. Okay. So if I go back here, so after this header now, I can come here and enter my main tag. Then I can now move everything inside the inside down before this footer. Okay. So start from here. Let's cut everything here before this footer. I can now put them inside main. Okay. So these are just kind of the standard way of arranging your HTML inside a page. You understand? It's not necessary. You can just have your. The most important thing is the HTML, this heading, the body. Okay. Then
Okay.
every other thing is not compulsory. You can just put them the way you want it. Are you getting it? But if
Yeah.
you are kind of designing for a standard, maybe standard practice, you understand? For standard practice, you can start, familiarizing yourself with all this. Do you get it? Okay, so let me see if I'm still within my if I'm still within my today's topic. Okay, so we've talked about the HTMLs, the body, and other tags. Okay, let's say something. Okay, so the okay, I'll come back to that. Then we also have although there are a lot of them, as you see, you go through them, one after the other. So we also have, like, for example, if I have this, uh, if I have this paragraph text, okay, and I want, let's say, for example, from here to here, I want it to be in one line, and from here, I want it to be in one line. So what I can do, I can just do this. For example, maybe delete this. I've probably delete this. If I do this now, what I have is I'm having two paragraphs here, not one paragraph. Okay. So now, if I don't want to do that, I want it to be one paragraph but in two lines. So I can use the break tag. So this BR is a break tag. So it will help you to break, you know. So
So
by the time you have been okay, I'm with you.
like it will be in two lines,
Yes, yes, yes.
up and down.
It will be in two lines, but inside one paragraph.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is that. So when you view it on your browser, you see something like this. So you have your this line here and the second line start and okay. Then another tag that you can also use. Let's say within this information here, I want to bold this two words, for example. So I can use a span tag. Okay. So this span tag will enable me to apply different attributes or property to this to information. So I'm having, but it's still within this paragraph tags. So let's say, for example, I want to bold this text. Okay. I can also use, there are some other way to go about it, but let's say the attribute that you want to add to this particular words is more than maybe two, three, four type of attributes. So you can use styling to do that. Okay, you can use styling to do that, and you also have some other shortcuts for styling. So I think when we get to the styling section, we'll be talking about that.
But right, the span tag won't take it to another line.
No, no, no. It's still going to be the same one line. Yes. But it will not be. Let's say, for example, I had bold. Okay. Let's say I had so let's say I apply this style. So this style will now make whatever inside this open and close span tag to be bold. Sure, you understand?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So that's that. Or maybe I want to increase the I want to increase the font size. Whatever I just want to do, will just be applied when you do this. Okay? Yeah. So that is that. Let me quickly check again what I'm missing out here. Okay. Okay. We also have the sorry. We also have the let's say the image tag. Let's say we want to add image to We want to add image to our website. So this img is an image tag that will help you to add image to it. Okay. So to add image, you have to use this src, okay, to link wherever the image is on your website. I mean, on your website folder. Because every website will be inside. So let's say we have a folder called images. Probably we want to add our logo. Okay.
Okay, please, I've been wanting to ask.
Mm-hmm.
That's BR for making one text appear in two lines. I've
Mm.
observed we didn't close it like the way we've been closing everything else.
Yeah, because it's a single HTML tag. It doesn't have open and close. Okay, but you can also close it by just putting uh, this
So
front
it's just
forward
one link.
slash. Yes, yes, you can do that. Okay, but you can do it without the slash, whichever way will work. Okay, then we also have another type of break line, but this time around the purpose is a little bit different. So for example, let's say I'm having let me look at perfect example. Okay, okay, so let's say I'm having this let's say I'm having h3. So I put this inside h3. So now let's say I want to, it's a kind of we call it hr. Okay, so this, what the hr will do, first of all, it will create a gap between the h3 and the list tag. Okay, so first of all, break, put a distance between here. Then the next thing we do, we draw a kind of a tiny line like this. Hmm? So by the time you open it on your browser, you see the header information. Then you see a line being drawn under it. It's not underlined, but kind of a line that separates this information from this information. Do you get it? Okay. So the same way with this BR, you can also do that with this, or with or without, it will still work. Okay. So let us stop here. So whatever question you have, you can ask me.
You talked of meta tags one time.
Okay. Okay. For the meta tag, we have different type of meta tags. Okay. We have so the meta tag is just a kind of a tag that help help the, how would I put it? Just help the browser to understand, to get more information about the web page. Okay. So if you look, you just have like few examples of meta tag here. So all these ones are just standard meta tag,
Okay.
to
So we
control.
must always be adding them to every web page.
Yeah, they have their own advantages. Do you understand? Okay, they have their own advantages. Like if you have like this meta tag, it tells the browser that okay, this web page is a standard. All these things, they have their meaning. It's a standard. It's a standard web page that you can read text from. Do you understand? That you can read, like, you know, it's not ordinary programming page, but a page that you can display text. Do you get it now? Then this viewpoint also have its own effects. Probably this one can affect the. Let's say you are viewing your website on a mobile phone or on a desktop. Do you understand? So this can pass down some information to the browser that okay, this so you can also view it on a smaller screen or a bigger screen. Do you understand? So we have different framework. Probably I would send you some list and their functions. Okay. Okay. So like this one, can also it also has its interpretation. Like this meta tag can help the web browser understand that okay, if you open it on Edge browser, yeah, so it can help the browser to kind of understand, have more details about. So we have different type of meta tags. So probably you can search online for different type of HTML meta tags. Okay, so maybe that one will be your assignment. Okay? That is that. So any other question?
I don't think there's any.
Okay, so another thing I would like to mention, let me see, I don't know if I can share my browser, my other, just a minute. Okay, so what I want to mention is, you have when you are creating your website, you understand. So the first thing you have to first of all do is to have a folder. You know what is called folder. You know what is called folder on your system, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say maybe on your desktop or inside your document or whatever, so you have a folder that is going to contain all your HTML code. Sure, you get it now. So you can have the kind of different level of folders. Maybe the first folder might be the folder that will contain every other folder. So let's say the heading folder. Then you can now have for each of the website you want to design, you now create folder for them. Okay. So when you do that, so the first file that will contain your HTML file, most of the time start with index. So if you open different HTML file, we will start with index.html. Okay. So this index.html is a file that will contain, let's say, the home page of your website. Okay. So let's assume we have a folder called so create a folder. So let's say you create a folder called, let's see, okay. So inside this folder, you can now have all your. So so let's assume we have another like here. So this home page will now be this index.html, for example. So you can change this. So maybe the next one can be about. So this one will be another page for your HTML file. Mhm. So you can change this to index. So the same thing goes to all the so all your pages will now be inside this folder. Okay. And let's say we have the content. can use dash to connect. So when you are naming your folder, and when you are naming your file or your folder, always join them. Always join them
Okay.
with a dash or underscore. Okay.
No space bar.
And don't put space in between. Like let's say you have about us like this. It's not. That's not the best practice. Okay. So you must join it. You must link it together. Okay. So we have the. So let's say this is the contact us page. Okay. So now inside this you can also have like like the way I was explaining the image file. Let's say this image here. So inside here we can have another folder called images. Okay. Now inside these images you can now have the logo.
Please, why is the slash on the image?
Okay. Okay. So the reason why I put the slash is for you to understand that it's a folder. Okay. Are you guys what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so the reason why I'm putting slash is for you to understand that it's a folder. Even if you look at this when I put this when I write this image tag here, yeah, you can see that after images I put slash logo, right? So this will also help the browser to understand that okay, this logo file is inside this image folder. You understand now? But like inside this one, I didn't put anything. But here too, you can just say slash. If I just put slash like this,
Okay.
it will still work. Okay. So
Okay.
this slash means that this particular file is in the root folder. They are inside the same root folder. So these are root folder
Okay.
here. Okay. So all this information are inside this root folder. Then this images is inside this images folder is inside this training one folder. Are you getting me now? Then this logo is inside. So at the end of the day, you are going to have something like, let's say, something like uh, images. Do you get it now? So probably this, let's say this your training folder, training one folder is inside desktop. Are you getting me now? So maybe you create the folder on your desktop on your system. So you have the desktop before this. So that's why I'm having this slash here. Then you create a folder called training one. So inside the folder called training, all the files are there. Then if I want to access this logo, which is inside here, you have to also indicate the folder before the image. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So that is that. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I will send you some of the files that
Okay.
I use for this example. Then I'll
Okay.
also send you the document for today's training. Okay. So the email your daddy gave to me is your email. You have access to the email, right?
Yeah, the email, that email.
Yeah,
E704442.
yes. Okay. I'll send you all the files. Then let me see the video that I recorded. Maybe I'll upload this somewhere. Then I'll send you the link where you can also watch it. Okay. So I think that's all for today. So I will send those things. So just use it to
Okay.
just do a revision of whatever we do. Then if you have any question, you can collect my WhatsApp number from that. So if you have any questions, you can always ask me. All right.
Right, this will be sent to my Gmail.
Yes, yes, yes.